So I fucked up as far as preparing anything because people can't find me. If I type my name into YouTube,
a young queen ant is looking for a place for her
I'm
colony.
at Opendac, Opendack, just like this.
Determined
But my username is
diligent.
the old-fashioned
Finally,
spelling.
here comes the
Opendac.
colony.
That's Dutch. It means up on the rooftop.
This is the start
Oh.
of a kingdom.
In a second, we're gonna try and see what happens when we do that. But these three accounts are all from when I went crazy. I am very embarrassed about these. I'm gonna be completely honest. There is one interesting thing I found because while I was messing with the YouTube algorithm, I decided to make a video called Limitless 2, and it was just rice. Noodles, For some reason now, when you Google my name in YouTube, it says people also watch the Limitless intro. So that's neat. If we could just hide the noodles, then it looks good. I don't know exactly what the... See, I don't want any of this old stuff. I hate it. I don't like it. It's awful. It's bad. My signature doesn't look like that anymore. This is vengeful. I don't want that on there. That's just retarded. Most of this is retarded. There is one good thing on my old channel, and that's the one that I post a 5-second clip from. That is on... Oh my god, there's 4 of them too. There's these 3, and then there's... I was just on it a second ago. It came up with a different search. The one with the eye. So shit, that means that one of these is something I haven't investigated yet. No, it's not. The one with the eye, that would be the one from, March of 23? Yeah, March of 23, yeah. That was when it was just my eye. I don't know why it's not showing up on here now. Unfortunately, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to subscribe to that one. I'm gonna have to subscribe to that one. I'm gonna have to subscribe to that one. That's not my email anymore. That fucking sucks. All this shit is so goddamn embarrassing. The only one that... this is still fucking embarrassing because this is basically a mockery of... let's see what they think is recommended to go with this. Oh, this isn't recommended anything. This is just random shit. We don't know what the fuck they think about. That's okay. And a lot of this is recommended to me, so it's not really clear if they even... Well... This is a mockery video. This is made to discuss the... not really discuss, because discuss involves 2 people. But it is sort of a discuss. The idea is that if I just show up and say that I've solved this bullshit, you can show up and tell me that I'm wrong. Of course, they can't do that because they know that the killer counter is that I actually do know the solution to the PVMP one, so... but I'm also not famous either. 8 views. That was March 25th, 2022. I keep it in my likes. All this shit is just awful. Best thumbnails. I don't remember what I did though. I guess I was high and I thought some of these from them. At one point they just got turned into cinnamon rolls. I should have left it. Should have kept it as cinnamon rolls. I should have left here. Once we got down to cinnamon rolls, I should have just gone, oh, we're out of here. That would have made me look really funny. Maybe I'll make a cinnamon roll playlist just for me. Okay, So we're gonna redo the search. This time, oh, maybe we gotta go into library. This would be the L1, the green L1. One of it now is the purple L1. Okay. Gosh, this stuff is terrible. This one is probably the mustache from... Yep. Awful. Awful shit. At this point, like, what do you even do? It's so embarrassing how clearly off track I was. And I guess that's all in my history for myself, but maybe there's more in the search. Then I don't know what happened to the other account. It's not there. If I go all the way to the end here, it'll give me the option for more. It's so embarrassing, honestly. You gotta be willing to come up to me with your errors if I'm gonna be willing to show you this shit. Okay? What is this shit? Finished reel of yellow paint. I don't like this. I don't think this is smart. I think this is from an excess of weed and meth and coke without much food. Probably meth and coke were the problem. I don't think weed is really a big deal. Maybe some of the weird chemicals they add to weed though, like some of that shit is nasty, and I don't know why it would be nasty. If it was actually fresh, it wouldn't be nasty. When you get dried shit, I don't know, why is it that weed is legal, but I myself didn't find out until like 2023? And then, I mean, that's 5 years too late to figure anything out, but, maybe they took the machine girl thing and just went, yeah, and then the next time he decides he wants to buy weed, it's legal! Yeah, it's legal back then. Fuck you, idiot. But the fucking weird thing is, I've been arrested for weed during the amount of time that it's been legal. For as long as they've had a chemically indistinct product that looks like weed and is called weed. They came up to me and said, what are you doing? Well, I was crouched down on the side of the road praying. Sure don't mind if the first time I have this substance in months. I'm not harassed by the law. What the fuck? It's good. It's a good song. It just makes more sense to have the camera on the TV than to have it on myself. What are you gonna do, watch me smoke? I'm showing my books, but Got about 60 of them, and most of them haven't arrived yet. I'm still waiting on 50-something. Actually, come to think of it, I might have more than 10 now, so I'd put my total count at least 70. To reflect further, I am the perfect Democrat. Besides extermination of what Brave Day recognizes as a monstrosity, I totally advocate free ability for every person within the district area to cast a vote at each and every issue. By defining this ability as free, I define explicitly that no votes will be allowed for propositions which would infringe upon other voters' separate or person. On everything I say, I would represent a jurisdiction would reflect public will. By saying so much, I define democracy. I propose a soft contribution role simple as a loud tiebreaker. However, I wouldn't do it myself. While I am recording myself, I want amazing stuff in the background. It seems like I should just get like plenty of salt and sugar and pepper. I like iodized salt. I don't know if it's really true, but I think we should go with the government usually. Okay, these other cool extras. I don't know if I have anything to do with this. I got chili. I could mix it with chili. If I have corn. I gotta mix chili with corn. It's no good without corn. Okay, can of chili, can of corn, and then make it spicy. Mix it together. What I do is I add usually a few pomodoros. I've recently gotten off. I'm still getting tomatoes on my hamburger, but I don't really like red tomatoes. Generally, rotten foods in general. If you've got a yellow version of it that's good, the yellow version is usually way better. See, what you really want to do is have like yellow tomatoes, which are called pomodoros. They're not called pomodoros when they're red because Dora means yellow, and I didn't pronounce it authentically, but I don't really want to right now. And someone who speaks the language as their first could say, yeah, no, you're authentic. Sure. Why not? That would be their call. Anyway. Apple slices. Why can't it be as large as a full apple? And I don't think that's a good price for bacon at all. We've looked at the condiments. We know there's not very cheap fish either, even though fish is supposed to be way cheaper than meat, and I live on an island where, did you know, we're surrounded by fish, but they're expensive here for some reason. Almost like we had, 6 times as many tourists as there were locals, and no one with the common sense to have a different pricing system for locals, even if it's not advertised. I think most things would see significant discounts on a lot of things, like, single serving grain. Yeah, that should be at cost. For anyone, if you live in the vicinity of a location that sells that, that's the one product that should be standard. Single serving grain. Personally, oatmeal. That's what I like. I love oatmeal. I love it. But the more button doesn't work. I don't know how to get oatmeal on here. I guess they took it off if they ever did have it. I would eat oatmeal for any meal of the day, honestly. I love it. I feel the same way about like when I was on meth and wanted spaghetti. Spaghetti is made from grain, but I would argue that it's the grain itself that should be at cost, because that's the stuff you can just, you take it and boil it. But I think you should have cooked single-serving grain at cost. Like if I go to a restaurant, I should be able to get like a bowl of oatmeal for like 50 cents for like a decent large-size oatmeal bowl, which honestly would be more food than the average North Korean eats in a day, maybe. I don't think food should be free. I think certain foods should be at cost. I think oatmeal should be the primary food, and secondary to oatmeal should be the things that you would add to oatmeal to make it a perfectly balanced, fully nutritional fuck. So basically, if I took a bowl of oatmeal, nice oatmeal, and I added half and half. Beautiful caloric distribution. It's higher calories than milk, but it's also higher fat and higher protein.